Hello everyone, Valentine Oster here for Graded Picture Playground. If this is your first time on this channel, hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell to get notified when new video is uploaded. In this tutorial, I want to show you the features of essential graphics and how you can use them and what they are used for. Subsequent tutorials, I will be breaking each aspect of the essential graphics down so that you can easily comprehend everything that has to do with the essential graphics and the tools that are present inside of it. But this very tutorial, I want to show you the panel, how you locate it, and how things work inside of the essential graphics. So to locate the essential graphics panel, you come to your Windows and you click on the essential graphics, which in my own timeline is on the right hand side of my timeline. So depending on your workspace, that will determine where your essential graphics panel lies. So you will see that there are two folders here. You have the edit folder and you have the browse folder. So this is the browse folder. You see series of templates that I have here on my own. There are pre-installed templates that comes with the essential graphics in your Premiere Pro CC. So you see this other folder, which is the edit. This is where everything that has to do with the layers of graphics that you are creating, whether that of the shape layer or that of the title, this is where the features take place. We'll get to that in a moment. So now, if you click on this very icon, if you click here, you see that it indicates new layer. So which means that in the essential graphics panel, most of the things that you are creating appears in layer, just as you have in Photoshop if you are familiar with Photoshop. So if you click on this icon, you see text, vertical text, you see rectangular shape, you see the ellipse shape. Then from file, it means that if you want to import graphics like a JPEG file or PNG file or Photoshop file into this edit section, you'll be able to bring it in. When I start breaking each of these sessions down, you'll be seeing how things work in your essential graphics. If you click on text, you see that it shows you new text layer, so which appears here, and this blue line that is surrounding this new text implies that it's on the selection mode, so you can move your text around. But the moment you double click on it, it changes to red, which means you cannot change whatever information that you want to change. You cannot type in whatever you need to type in. So you notice that immediately I clicked outside that of the text that is being created, you see automatically another layer was created here. So we don't need that layer. You undo it. That is an error. So if you create something, if you double click, you see instantly it will give you another layer. So also it is, if no matter the number of things, when you click, it gives you another layer. So you see there are multiple layers that is being created, so that you have to be very conscious when you are creating anything with the essential graphics, so as to make sure that you don't do you don't mumble things up. So let's say we're deleting this text and you come in here, just delete it, so you can type in anything. Let's say training, you say it. So one thing you'll notice here is that immediately you type, it shows you this T icon, which is here. Then when you come down to where these tools are at the left hand side of your timeline, you see the icon T here. If you click it, it will also, and when you click on it, let's take for instance, let's delete this so that you get it right. Let's remove this from the timeline. When you click on this icon, now that is highlighted, and you come down here and click on the screen, you see instantly it pops out. So these are the shortcuts in which you can use in entering into the essential graphics. Then you come down to this area, you see the responsive design position. This one, there will be a detailed tutorial on it. This is essentially important when you are creating templates for your subsequent project. So these features, like you'll be aware if you've seen the tutorials on how to use the legacy title, these are the same features that are present there under the title functions. You see how to change your font, your fill, stroke. So as we're creating subsequent tutorials, breaking each session down, you'll be able to understand it. Then another thing here is, let's say we want to add a rectangular shape to it. Once you click on rectangular shape, you see instantly it will be added and it will be named shape here, and you see that it has the pen tool indicated here. So also if you are adding the ellipse tool, these are these. So subsequent tutorials will be creating different things with the essential graphics so that it will enable you to understand in details how the essential graphics panel works in creating graphics, and some of the things that you ordinarily would go to After Effects to create, you can create them here in your essential graphics and still get the desired result. So these are the function. You click on this icon. If it's new text that you want to create, you click on text, vertical text, rectangular tool. Then if you want to import an item from your folder, if you click on that information, you see instantly it pops up my computer folder. So if I have anything, whether video or image that I want to import, you see I can easily browse it from my computer and it will be imported into this section. So one other aspect of these essential graphics that I want you to understand is any layer that you selected is what you will be working on. Those are the features or the properties that will be displayed. Now, this one is for the rectangular shape tool. Then you take it here. Then this upper one is for the ellipse tool, and this is it. So on the title, we don't have anything, it's still on that default. So these are the things. So if you want to make this rectangular shape not to be solid the way it is, let's assume you want to make it a line around it. You want it to look like bars. All you do is come to click on stroke. Immediately you click on stroke and remove the fill, you see it becomes the bar on its own, square bar. So you can increase the border like this. So also if you want to change the ellipse to stroke too, you can as well get it done, and you increase the border. So these are ways you create shape in your essential graphics, because everything is working in layers. So when we are breaking each aspect down in our subsequent tutorials, creating each segment, each of this section will be having its own tutorial so that you will be able to understand and know how things work in the essential graphics panel. So you see that when you click on any of the shape, these are the features that comes by how you align. If you're aligning it, that is it. Then if depending on the position that you want it to be, if it's on the down part, if you have not seen the tutorial on how to use the legacy title, these features were explained there, which is not much of a difference. It's just that things tend to work differently in the essential graphics panel. If you click on this icon, like I made mention of, and click on your monitor, which is your program monitor, it will instantly create that title form. Then your Control T will also take you to the title of your essential graphics panel. So the other aspect that we need to look into is the effects and control. You notice that just as you have these features here and you come down to the effects and control, you see everything as it is. here. So look at the test that we created, the test function. So when you click on the test, this is the features that are in it. You have the test, source test, you have your transform. If you've not seen tutorial on how the transform effect works, you can hit the notification icon at the top of right corner of your screen to see that tutorial. These are how it works. These are for creating animation in with your essential graphics. So you will see that the difference between the essential graphics and that of the legacy title is when you create your title with the legacy title, it comes into your project bin, which now enables you to pick it from your project bin before bringing it to your timeline. But in your essential graphics, the moment you click on either test, it creates test holder on your timeline, which instantly remains there. Then every effect that you want to animate will now be on your effects and control. So these are the functions. You see the transform effect if you want to transform or affect any of your test functions. These are the things, these are the way it works. You see your shape, the first shape, you see the features that are there. So I hope this tutorial helps, at least by explaining certain aspect of the essential graphics to you. In a subsequent tutorial, I will be showing you how to create tests with the essential graphics. We'll be having tutorial as well on how to save templates in the essential graphics panel, and also how you can share such a template with your friends as well. So if this is your first time on this channel, hit on the subscribe button and click on the notification bell to get notified when new video is uploaded. And if you have any question, you can ask it on the comment section and I will do well to respond to any of those questions. I've seen series of questions telling me to create certain tutorials and so on and so forth. I am giving you the benefit of the doubt that once I have a reasonable number of people who are asking similar questions, I would create that tutorial for the benefit of all. So keep sharing our tutorial. If you like this tutorial, give it a thumb up, share with your friend, and encourage them to subscribe to our channel. This will give me the zeal to create more tutorials and make me understand that yes, we have people who are watching our tutorials.